Look, if there's one thing that I absolutely can't stand, and I see it all the time, is these marketing agencies that market to small business, and they want like, 15, 20 grand just to talk about the feel of your brand and to brainstorm it and all the feel goods and make look nices and all that stuff. Now, I understand like you have to have a nice website, but the fact is if you're not driving business through your website or to your website, and it's not producing an income for your business, then it's a waste. It's a waste of money. I shared that with my buddy today, Kyle Klement. He owns an ad agency, and he responds. He knows all about that. He talks about exactly that.
It's finding that form, fit, and function. Like, I think that's where our agency like really has like carved out. We're not trying to build you the prettiest website. We're not the highest. Like, we don't think that you need to have this like crazy brand. Like, get a proof of concept. Make sure you have a good business model first. Like, make sure you have a good product or service or whatever. And so then, start marketing to them. And so that's where like the sales funnel comes in. So make sure that form, fit, and function all work together really, really well so that your message is good. But then you have like it's got to be sales. It's got to, your website is sometimes the first point of contact that they're, the first impression, right? Or it's the follow-up impression because you handed out a business card at a networking event, something like that. So you got to make sure that it's selling them. And it's like, the goal is to convert them as a customer, or convert them as an appointment, or convert them as a patient, a client, whatever that might be. So you want to make sure that this is what we call a sales funnel, that you have the different, language, the copywriting on there, the video, whatever it is, that's going to funnel them into becoming that lead.
Yeah. You just mentioned video. I remember at the beginning of last year, everyone said video is it. It's the next piece or whatever. So where does video fit right now? What do you think?
Yeah, I used to always say like a picture's worth 1,000 words, but Google still wants 1,000 words. So but like video's kind of that combination. I think. Again, there's a lot of different opinions on this. I still think you need to have all forms of content. You need to go where your audience is. If your audience is just consuming content on video, then you got to be on video. The people that are saying like, hey, I don't want to be in front of the camera, well, they're probably not going to be around, if that's the way their clients like to consume content. But on the other hand, if you're dealing to a different demographic that still likes to read, then you're going to have to video it. You're going to have to get it transcribed, put it on the blog. And that's what we always talk about, that kind of reverse, cyclone of content where, you have like your really good piece of content, you video it, then you write it out, kind of what you do, with the podcast, just to syndicate it then to as many people as possible. Yeah.
And just to be clear, I'm a big fan of delegation, and delegate your weaknesses. As you say, I do it. Actually, your team does it for me. Yeah. I produce the content in one form.
Exactly. But you know which forms you want and what you're good at. And then you might be better at one than the other, so you double down on that, and then you find the right people to help you syndicate the other pieces of it, so that you're checking all those boxes. And then as I think you figure out what your clients like to consume the best, that's when you try to invest more resources into it as you get more resources.